folks, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Dream Bigger Moto. Now, recently I made a video talking about 5 things I hate about the V2. So it's only fair, it's only right that I make a video of 5 things I love about the V2. All right. So first things first, we're gonna touch on is the looks of this motorcycle. Now I'm gonna do a complete walk around for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This bike looks absolutely stunning. Beautiful. beautiful. Now, a lot of people that don't even know like much about motorcycles, they'll say like, yo, this is like, for example, when I go on group rides, there are people that don't know much about motorcycles and they'll come up to me and be like, hey, your bike looks the best in this group. And I'm gonna be honest, amongst all the other manufacturers, Ducati knows how to make a sexy motorcycle. Like this bike can literally be put in a magazine, in a showroom, and just be a showpiece. It's beautiful. So that's the first thing I love about this bike. Number 2, what I love about this bike is that sound. I love the V-twin sound that the V2 has. That's something that, you know, attracted me to the V2 over the V4. Because the V4, of course, has a V4 engine. This has that original L-twin, you know what I mean? It gives you that original Ducati sound. And that's what I love about it. And then on top of that, I went ahead and changed the pipes, changed my exhaust system, and put on this full titanium Van Diemen exhaust, which has completely changed this bike. Also, I wanted to say something. I have little bragging rights. I've been seeing a lot of people on YouTube who have the new V4, who have bought the Acra system, the undertow Acra system, which looks very similar to this one. I've seen them cut out their baffles and replace and basically put the honeycomb back in. Because if you take the baffles out, the honeycombs come out. This bike already has the honeycomb style, even with the baffles out. The baffles is a completely different thing that goes inside the exhaust tips here. So I got the one up on you guys with that one. I don't gotta do any sawing or any you know, custom fabrication to make the bike, you know, look pleasing. But that was just a little something that I wanted to say. I thought it was kind of funny how people were chopping up their, what? I think the exhaust is like $8,000. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. But, you know, if you gotta chop up your $8,000 exhaust system, man, I mean, that just goes to show you. I mean, okay. I know this is way off topic, but matter of fact, I'm gonna zoom in on right here because I have an Acra on the V4. Acra makes great exhaust systems, but I honestly think at this point, they understand that people are willing to pay, you know, for the exhaust, and they're just jacking up the price, and you're just paying for the name at this point. This exhaust system, I paid I don't want to misquote it. I think it was like $2,300 to pay for the exhaust system. Full titanium, and it looks amazing. Van Diemen, big shout out to Van Diemen. Love how it transformed the sound of this bike. Second thing I love about the bike, which was the sound. Alrighty. Number 3, what I love about this bike is how unique it is, how rare it is, especially where I live. I can honestly say I've only seen like 3 other V2s on the streets, and I've had this bike for 3 years. And I've only seen like 3 V2s. Apart from the times when I go to the dealership, of course you'll see bikes there. But like just casually riding, I've only seen like 3 V2s on the street. I love how rare this bike is. Not even just the V2, but Ducati as a whole. I rarely see Ducatis, at least where I'm from, where I live. I rarely see Ducatis. So I love that. It's unique, it's special. You don't see it every day. So that's the 3rd thing. 4th thing I love, I love how they put the rear suspension on the side. Now that's a classic Ducati thing, Ducati styling, and that is just something that it just pulled me closer to loving Ducati. You know what I mean? And I went ahead and took off the little cover that goes there. I was gonna replace it, but I think I'm gonna leave it exposed. I think that pop of yellow just looks amazing. You know what I mean? So that's what, the 4th thing? All right. 5th and final thing. I love the fact that This bike only goes to 12,000 RPMs. Reason being, this bike has so much torque. Now, obviously, it doesn't have top speed of some of these other motorcycles, like the V4. But when it comes on to having fun, you can literally feel, you can feel the bike underneath you. Like every RPM you're riding, you can feel it. Versus the V4, it tends to go a little bit into a comfort mode, especially when you're in a higher gear at lower RPMs. The bike tends to go to like I'll say a comfort mode where it's extremely smooth and you can't really feel the bike. But the V2 is not like that at all. You feel the RPMs, each and every one of them in each and every gear. The torque is always there. You're always in the power band and it just feels so fun. The fun factor is through the roof. I love how this bike performs. It's just amazing. It's so nimble. You can flick it back and forth so easily. Great bike, man. So fun to ride. Great bike. I couldn't, honestly speaking, there are some guys telling me I should have got the V4. That's tough because this bike has really just been amazing to me. I brought it to the track. I've had a great time on the track with it. Had zero complaints. I mean, there's been guys like the instructors at the track who have said like the V2, honestly speaking, might be the best track bike. The only perk, not the only perk, but one of the only perks that people tend to talk about in the V4 is the speed. It has more speed. But in terms of flickability, you know, how you can move on the seat side to side, it's just a great bike, man. Great bike. I love it. I wouldn't trade it. People keep telling me I should trade it in. I'm not gonna trade it. I love it too much, man. It's a great bike. But yeah, that's the video. 5 things I love about the Ducati V2. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I have some fellow riders who comment from time to time who have V2s. If you guys think I've missed something that you love, comment down below. You know what I mean? I'd love to hear you guys talk about your bikes. I'd love to hear you guys make your comments on the channel. It helps me. So I appreciate it. Thanks for your support. And keep on watching the channel. Keep on dreaming bigger. Keep on chasing those dreams. And I will see you guys on the next one. Also, I also forgot to say this. This channel has officially hit 1,000 subscribers. And I told myself, I kind of made like a personal deal with myself that if my channel, you know, got 1,000 subscribers, that I would take some more time and invest it into the channel. You know, investing more effort and stuff like that. So with that being said, I have officially started a Patreon for the channel. And this summer, I mean, we're in July now. This summer I plan on doing a giveaway or 2. It depends how the giveaways go. But I plan on doing some giveaways on the channel. If you guys are interested, not even just the giveaways, but I do a lot of the behind the scenes videos on that platform. I'll post them on Patreon. So a lot of the videos that I've made are on Patreon. I don't put them on YouTube, specifically because, you know, people are on Patreon, they get those benefits. So if you guys are interested in those benefits, interested in the giveaways, it's in the description below. I officially have made a Patreon for you guys, and hopefully we can continue to get bigger and go bigger and get better. Thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, drop a comment. Go to Patreon if you're interested, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.